They say heroes wear uniforms, but mine had 4 paws and a heartbeat. I wasn't prepared for that day. No one ever is. One moment I was sipping coffee on the boardwalk. The next, I was running, my heart in my throat, toward the screaming people in the water, waves thrashing, smoke curling in the distance. And then a blur of gold cut through the chaos, charging into the sea. Not a man, not a lifeguard, my dog. And what he did next, I'll never forget for the rest of my life.
Hi.
My name is Sarah Miller. I'm 35 years old, living in Clearwater, Florida, with my husband, Mark, our 7-year-old daughter, Lily, and our Labrador Retriever. Max isn't just a pet, he's family. Loyal, gentle, and somehow always aware when someone needs help. He's been with us since he was a puppy, and in all those years, he's proven over and over that he's more than just a dog. Max wakes with the sun. He's the first to greet the mailman, the first to notice when Lily scrapes her knee, and the first to comfort anyone who's upset. His eyes are deep brown, the kind that make you believe he understands every word you say. But Max's true gift isn't just love, it's instinct. The kind that makes him run toward trouble instead of away from it. A few months ago, we were at the park when a toddler wandered too close to a steep slope by the pond. The boy tripped. Before I could move, Max bolted, placing himself between the child and the drop. He gently nudged the boy back toward safety, tail wagging as the boy's mother ran over in tears. Another time at the beach, a little boy chased his ball into the waves. The current pulled him farther than he realized. Max saw him struggling and charged into the surf without hesitation, guiding the boy back until an older man could grab him. That day, strangers patted Max and called him a lifesaver. Word about Max spread around our neighborhood. People started stopping us during walks just to greet him. "That's the hero dog," they'd say, smiling. Max would tilt his head like he didn't understand the fuss, but I think he did. It was a warm Saturday morning when we decided to head to the waterfront for a picnic. Families were out, kids laughing, the air filled with music from street performers. Max trotted alongside Lily, his tail swaying in time with her skipping feet. Out in the bay, a small passenger vessel, more like a large tugboat, glided past. It wasn't unusual. Tourists often took these rides to see dolphins or enjoy the sunset. We waved, and some waved back. The day felt perfect. Then, without warning, smoke began pouring from the back of the boat. People shouted. A flash of orange, fire, erupted. Panic spread like the flames themselves. The boat's engine sputtered, and alarms rang out. In the frenzy, several passengers leapt into the water without life jackets. Some swam clumsily toward shore. Others flailed, caught in the current. Cries for help pierced the air. I froze, but Max didn't. Mark grabbed Max's collar, met his eyes, and said firmly, "Go, boy." Max surged forward, splashing into the waves. His head bobbed above the water as he swam with powerful strokes toward the nearest struggling passenger. A man in his 60s gasped for breath, moments from going under. Max circled him, nudging his arm toward the dog's back. Somehow the man understood. Max towed him toward shore, his muscles straining, until the man stumbled into shallow water, coughing but alive. 2 children clung desperately to each other, their faces pale with fear. Max reached them, allowing each to grip his fur as he paddled toward safety. They reached the sand crying, but safe, as their parents rushed to embrace them. Farther out, a young woman floated face down, motionless.
My heart seized.
Max swam harder than I'd ever seen, grabbing the sleeve of her shirt in his mouth and pulling with all his strength. The waves fought him, but he fought harder, dragging her until a lifeguard could lift her onto the dock. Max staggered out of the water, sides heaving, drenched and exhausted. People gathered around, clapping, crying, some even hugging him. Lily knelt beside him, wrapping her little arms around his neck. Within days, Max's story made local headlines. Labrador Retriever saves 6 from burning boat. The mayor invited us to a small ceremony, presenting Max with a medal and calling him a true citizen of Clearwater. Max just wagged his tail, as if to say, I was just doing my job. Some heroes carry badges. Some carry ropes. Max carried courage in every beat of his heart. That day, he didn't just save lives. He reminded us what loyalty looks like. To us, he's more than a pet. He's family. And to the people he saved, he's a miracle. If this story touched you, you're not alone. At Loyal Voice, we share true, emotional tales that deserve to be heard. Like, comment, and subscribe, and never miss the next miracle.